Sir, in the present pandemic, all these patients, pandemic COVID-19 patients are being given vitamin D and C.
Yeah.
And so then you keep telling us that exposure to sun. Of course, everybody, the moment we speak of vitamin D, we think of sun. But then the Western world has been saying that sun rays cause skin cancer, cataract, and all that. So people are unable to balance these two, and they keep questioning how to get the right kind of rays from the sun.
Yeah, it is in that northern part of the globe, you have in the afternoon sun, basically the sun is not available as much as is available for us. Okay, we get sun for almost 10 hours. And for us, the best time is sunrise and sunset, because in the afternoon sun, you will get sunstroke. It is so strong. So for all the people near the equatorial plane, you know, where the Earth equatorial, it's the best time is sunrise time and sunset time. Okay, as you go to the northern part, the angle and the generation of the sun has more of UV content, so they sometimes get into cancerous condition, this and that. Some studies have shown that. But if you actually, the problem with the Western world is they don't get up. They have no concept of sunset and sunrise. They hardly bother about it. But even for them, if they have the sunrise and sunset timings, they get up and expose. Even for the northern part of the globe, sunrise and sunset is the right time. After sun rises till 1 hour, 1.5 hour. That is, say, your sun is rising at 6 a.m. now, approximately 6:03 or 6:04, up to 7:15. You can happily, even if you do not see the orange rays, you say you have missed, but you can still come up at 6:30 and do your exercises. Now lockdown time, go to the terrace and show yourself to the sun up to 7:15. It's perfectly all right. You will still get your vitamin D. Okay, but in the Northern American place, those guys, most of the time it is very cold. Sometimes it is snow and all that. So it's very difficult for them. But they can still expose themselves between 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. and the sun is not very strong there. I mean, you can happily just walk for half an hour to 15 minutes and get your vitamin D. So if you go for 2 days, you will get vitamin D for a week. So it is their convenience. And so, but even for Americans, if they get up in the sunrise time and watch the orange color, it's very good for them also. It's not just only for Indians. It so happens our ancestors have recognized this and developed a system of Surya Namaskara. And Surya Namaskara is a very interesting posture transition, so that the blood rotates and, blood. And, by circadian cycles also, the system actually itself has higher amount of blood circulation in a particular point of time, and it becomes less when you are in between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. All these things are there. So for anyone, orange color, ochre, O-C-H-R-E color rays are the best. There are no two things about it. But then convenience and the time zone and all that, so people can adjust. And I certainly do not encourage people in India and this domain of countries to expose themselves in the afternoon sun. It is very, very dangerous.
Okay.
So
then what about the farmers, sir? Farmers,
they actually,
during the sowing season and all that.
Yeah, if you see the culture of farmers, it's always been get up along with the sun and finish all the work by 10:30, 11, and again start at around 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And that's the way the pattern of all the farmers in India has been and should be, very scientific. And that's what, go and watch farmers in its true sense, you will learn a lot of things. And that's what I did when I came back from America and spent a lot of time with old wise farmers and learn all this.
Sir, these vitamin D, no, D1, D2, D3 are there. Which is it that's important for us, and how to?
All the three are important to the extent that they are needed. So this transformation of one to the other, all those things will be worked out our body, and nothing to worry. And vitamin D3. So all that things will be sorted out by your body once you expose to. And I have told you, you can actually use sesame seed oil to rub on your skin, which actually initiates the process. It has got these so-called steroid molecules which can help you.
Maybe that is the reason why young children were applied sesame oil and exposed to sun.
Exposed to sun. First thing in the morning before they are given bath, you apply and massage and things like that, and the blood starts flowing, and then you put them in the sun for 10-15 minutes and they're happily sleep. Yeah.
And how do these sun rays affect the what you call circadian cycle, sir, rhythm?
Absolutely. See, it is the occur which begins the day, and then when there is no sunlight, actually cortisol systems, the corticosteroids are completely regulated by sunlight and its absence.
Okay.
You understand? So the initiation process of corticosteroids, basically adrenaline, many endocrine glands, the hormones, all are actually regulated. And if you extend the question, I can extend the question. Moon patterns have got the women's cycles controlled. So it's not just sun rays, it is the moon rays also. And that's
what I wanted to ask, sir. You
no, because the question
does moon
the question
have
is, that's what the question involves, all these things. For me, when you ask a simple question, I can see the breadth and width of the question. It is the moon rays which have got deeper hormone initiation processes, and that's why being in full moon is very important. And people are asked to avoid the new moons, especially women who are having kids in their tummies. You be available yourself in the full moon rays, not in the new moon rays. So all these things
new information for us, sir. This is new information for us.
Absolutely. And, I mean, this is not new information.
For us,
I am actually trying to tell you the whole wisdom. I'm not generating this. I've learned these things from our elders, and I'm only trying to give you a so-called scientific explanation. Shastriya bhashyam cheptunanante nenemi deenni kanipettaledamu. So this is what
మేమేమో వినడం ఫస్ట్ టైం సార్ అంతే.
అంటే అందరికి ఫస్ట్ టైం, ఎందుకంటే the generations have lost this knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so new moon days మీరు expose కావద్దండి. Full moon days is very good for people. Even the cycles, that menses 28 days. What is the 28 days? It's nothing but waning moon and the thing, 14 days. Shukla Paksha, Krishna Paksha, 28 days. And that's how you have these cycles. And each one is tuned for particular, but we are screwing that up. So, because
even
we are not following.
Even our mental status is influenced by Chandrama Manaso Jataha.
Absolutely. And why you can see many places you have high tide and low tide of the whole ocean just recedes and comes back. So all these wonderful scientific events are there. We are not connecting them because the so-called Western scientists, mundane, material domain, all these things are coming into picture. And that's why I keep telling, why are we following them blindly? See, we have so much knowledge. Let's be independent, think properly, analyze it, pass it on to the next generations. Why are we to worry about their publishing papers, this and that? And the scientists have to start doing this in India. And so all these things are deeply embedded in our practices. I'm not saying all practices are scientific or not, but whatever it is, we need to sit analyze, understand, accept, or don't accept. Without doing that, just because someone is telling, we follow it. Egg is good, you start eating on the roads, and now we have dialysis patients, heaps of them. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, then I hope I have also answered your question.
Thank you for watching.